it's just been a very difficult year. So 2023 holds much for improvement for us. Okay, let me see. We're going to go. I just told you a little bit about them. Now we're going to go to their services, if it takes me there. We are slowing down here. I don't know what's going on. Come on, man. Never a dull moment at my house. I think my internet just dropped out. We're going to try this again, and I'll go back and just reload the site. Bear with me. Okay, so just a little bit about them and their services. They're serving the veteran community, again, like I said, first responders and military veterans. At the Veterans Ranch, we're on a mission to fight PTSD and decrease veteran suicide through equine therapy, healing workshops, and PTSD awareness. So they have equine therapy, and they have specialized workshops, PTSD awareness. And the equine therapy is healing through horses. We analyze the needs of the individual or family before they get paired up with a horse. Then we work with them to start learning the basics of caring for God's majestic animal. And then it is on them to learn to work together with us, never being too far away for guidance. The basics start with a grooming kit and learning how to build trust and a bond with a horse. Horses by nature are prey animals, so you need to break down the barriers and start building that trust. The same thing applies to children that have gone through a traumatic experience. These programs help to make people calmer, more understanding, and better functioning members of society. We have seen people that have been on the couch for 10 years and after 10 minutes with a horse have more giant breakthroughs than ever before. We look forward to helping you take off that heavy coat of burden and lay it down and never pick it up again. Very true about horses, because horses can smell and sense what you're feeling, and they react in the way that you feel. So it's very important to build that trust with that animal. Motivation through healing workshops. At the Veterans Ranch, we use motivation through healing workshops to help become a new and improved version of yourself. We want you to be able to speak openly and freely with what is on your heart without fear of judgment. And there's never judgment here. These folks are amazing. I lost my place. I'm sorry. We want you to be able to realize and understand the things that cause problems. We understand that you will never be able to forget some things you saw during your time in service, but we want you to be able to deal with them and process them better. And that's, giving you the tools to move on and to battle future incidents in your life and be able to grow as a human being and be more viable to society. Educate the public. PTSD awareness helps promote greater understanding and removes the stigma. Our veterans were trained to be tough. It's hard for them to admit that they're vulnerable. It's hard for them to explain what they've been through and what they need to heal. So at the Veterans Ranch, we've stepped up and taken the reins. Our goal is to educate the public about PTSD and how we can all help. Their email is contact@theveteransranch.org for more details. Okay? So now you have those particular things, and you have an option here at this particular page. You can make a donation. They have fundraisers. You can also start your own Veterans Ranch if you're somebody who has enough land and is really interested in helping restore our first responders and military. Then this is an opportunity for you. And then, of course, you can be a volunteer. We're always looking for volunteers. Always. We can always use a helping hand. Okay? We have supporters here, and the supporters, if it goes to the page like it's supposed to. Okay, so apparently I'm having a little trouble getting to some of the other pages. Here we go. They have a gala coming up. Let me tell you about that. The Veterans Ranch invites you to their Diamonds and Boots Gala, dinner benefit concert auction. It is in April 2023, DFW Arena in Texas. Find out more at www.theveteransranch.org. The Veterans Ranch serving veterans and their families through equine therapy. And they are a nonprofit 501c3 organization. Okay? So that's the gala coming up. They have Operation Roll Call. If you have a loved one who has succumbed to suicide, they have a place for you to memorialize them and share their story. They also have merchandise. So there's a merchandise link, and you can see some of their fabulous merchandise. I have a t-shirt. I'm getting ready to get a cup, too. I'm a cup freak. So supporters, Friends of the Veterans Ranch. Friends of the Veterans Ranch. Okay. For us to accomplish our mission of serving veterans suffering from PTSD, rely on the help of our friends. Become a brand ambassador. Help spread the mission. You can join the newsletter, join the Facebook group, join the like and share our posts on social media, introduce us to veterans, introduce us to ranch owners. And there's a place for you to fill out a page so that you can get information. I think that's fabulous because the more people we have spreading the word, the better we are. And then we have partners. We have Veteran Credit Repair, the Community Fundraising, Project Die Hard 22, Project Refit, American Veterans Chamber of Commerce, the American Veterans Network. This is not a small organization, folks. Okay? We have a lot of people out there. The Warrior's Journey, Dallas-Fort Worth Veterans Chamber of Commerce, another Veterans Chamber of Commerce, I'm sorry. Warrior Sacrifice, Patriot Support, War Tradition Fund, Veterans United Home Loans, InPhone Business Toolpad, Referral and Engagement Tool, Atco Hatch, OBBM Network. So, there's a lot of opportunities to help and sponsors. Let's go to the sponsors. Our sponsors are Decker, RFD TV, Cowboy Channel, Vortex. We need more sponsors. Somebody, if you're out there and you're wanting to help, that's a good way to help, is to be one of the sponsors. We're grateful for the generosity of our sponsors. Without you, we couldn't do what we do to serve our veterans. Whenever possible, we encourage everyone to support our sponsor. So yes, please do support our sponsors. All right, guys. So now you know a little bit more about the Veterans Ranch. You know how to reach them. You know how to reach out. You know the page to go to. Please, I'm not sitting here just begging you for money. I'm telling you, if you can't afford to give money, how about you give your time? You can give time. And to me, that is just as valuable. And so it is to everybody else. We can't get, once we spend it, we can't get time back. We can always get more money. Okay, folks, that's my time with you today. As always, you can reach me on www.spreaker.com. You can reach me on Anchor, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Odyssey, Getter, Reddit, Spotify, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and True Social.